Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It's November 28th, 2017. In the NBA, big news tonight. LeBron James ejected for the first time in his 15-year NBA career. And what I'm going to show you is this was all a scripted ritual. And if you're new here, you're probably going to think I'm insane and turn off this video in about 10 seconds. But if you stay and you pay attention, you'll see that what I'm showing you is the absolute truth. And what's been done tonight with LeBron James is nothing new. The world of entertainment, from sports to Hollywood to music, it's all controlled by the same group of people. The Zionist Jews, the false Jews, who have stolen the identity of the real Jews, who are the black people of the world. And so often these false Jews, they like to use their entertainers with darker skin in these rituals that are tributes to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, who was a black man. That's why when Jesus returns in Revelation, his skin is dark, his hair is of wool. You know, what description for what race of people does that fit? So anyhow, notice that there was a minute 59 on the clock, 119 seconds, but that number, a minute 59, is a lot like 159. In gematria, black man equals 159, and I'll remind you of these headlines from September 15th, 15/9. A lot of headlines said, white cop acquitted for killing black man. And it was like, what story is this? And if you looked into the story, it was from 2011, even though they waited to tell us until September 15th, 2017. And here in gematria, black man 159. The day after this, a black teenager shot by a white cop carrying a crowbar, 159. That was September 16th, you know, doubling up on their news. All throughout history, this number has shown up in racially divisive stories. Remember when Eric Garner got choked out? There's a whole lot to this story. But notice what his birthday was, September 15th, 15/9. In history, there was the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing on September 15th, 15/9. Black man, 159. New Testament, 159. Excuse me. Resurrection. Wait a minute. That's why I spelled it wrong. Resurrection's 159. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry is who's doing all this. Scottish Rite, 159. King James Bible. You know, King James was a Scottish Rite Freemason. So anyway, that covers the minute 59 piece, and you have to understand, all of these games are scripted. They are theatrical performances. They're all planned out. Technology is used in these games. Every game is completely scripted. There is technology keeping shots in and out of the basket. If you doubt this, look up the story from May 7th. May 7th of this year. If you missed the story, I'll just show you. A Harlem Globetrotter from a helicopter 200 and some feet above a basketball hoop, threw a basketball out and made a shot in one attempt from a helicopter on May 7th, 5/7. Look at helicopter, 5/7. This was mocking. The guy's name was Bullard. Everything about professional sports is scripted, from the final score to the box score, and in basketball they use technology to make sure shots go in the hoop. Every game, everything is perfect. And I'm going to show you how everything is perfect about this moment, from when the game was stopped to the score that was up here. So, LeBron's about to turn 33 years old on December 30th. December 30th. He's going to turn 33 in 33 days. The name James, I'll just type him up here so you can see. James 33, LeBron 33, Cleveland 33. You know, this is Mr. NBA Finals right here. NBA Finals 33. the house of the temple, the headquarters of Freemasonry in Washington, D.C. It has 33 pillars on the outside that are each 33 feet tall. Masonry 33, secrecy 33, order 33. Freemasonry, false Jews, it's pretty much one and the same thing. They control the world of entertainment. They control this nation. They control the media. They do everything by this code. It's called the Kabbalah Code. It's the code of the Cabal. This also comes on the day that leaves 33 days left in the year. And again, we're talking about how this is a ritual for the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, who was crucified at age 33. Now look, on LeBron's back, it's tattooed Chosen One. I'll just do it here. God's Son, 93. Crucifix, 93. Nazareth, 93. And remember, King James, who LeBron's nicknamed after, has a Bible, okay? King James, LeBron James. Do you remember when LeBron James won the NBA Finals on the real King James's birthday? He won it on he won it on the real King James's birthday with a score of 93-89. The Warriors lost with 89 points. King James 89. Religion 89. The Gospel, the story of Jesus, is 89 chapters. It's the 11th Fibonacci number. 11's the master number. Jesus has gematria of 11. Also, when they won that game, it was an Oracle Arena having the gematria of 93. And you'll recall, I guaranteed the Cavs were going to win that NBA Finals from before the season began over the Warriors. And I showed how it was all about 106. And if you remember, with 10.6 seconds left, Oracle Arena is 106 feet tall. I think I just saw that the Warriors lost again with 106 points last night. They always lose and win with the same numbers. Anyway, with 10.6 seconds left in that game, LeBron James was rolling around on the ground acting like he was hurt. You know, little fake injury. The clock stopped right at the perfect point. It's all ritual. I've been talking about 106 all season long. And, you know, they even had to do that right at the end of Game 7 the year that the Cavs won. And not arbitrarily. Just reminding you that the clock is all synced up. It's all planned out. It's all perfect ritual. It's theater. It's planned theater, you know. This whole ejection was planned tonight. So anyway, it's LeBron's 15th season. If you write out 15, it sums to 38. And let me come back here and show you something real quick. The score was 70-93. No difference of 23 points, 23 seconds on the shot clock, number 23, the word symbol equals 23. That's 163 total points. That's the 38th prime number. And on this Gematrinator calculator, you can verify things like this. I have too many windows open, that's why it's going slow. Normally it's really quick. But 163 is the 38th prime number. And again, it's LeBron's 15th season. I want you to see how 15 is 38, ejected is 38, and I have to bring up the S exceptions here to show you this. Cross is also 38. And notice how cross is 20. So is time. So is death. And the letter T is the 20th letter in the alphabetic order. Think about how the T is a cross, you know? And the cross symbolizes the 4 seasons. That's what it meant to the pagans. Seasons equals 20. Time, seasons. See how this all goes together? By the way, December 25th, that is the pagan celebration, the birthday of the solar man, 93. They tell us the sun is 93 million miles away. God's son. You see? You see how this all comes together? LeBron has a birthday December 30th, right after Christmas. But none of this is arbitrary. This is all planned theater right here. This is a big planned ritual, LeBron's first ejection. And this is what it's all a tribute to. And the reason I understand this is because of how often they do these rituals. I mean, if you missed what I showed in the World Series, number 74, Jansen, the closer for the Dodgers. Just so you can see this. Jesus. I'm going to get rid of this. Jesus is 74. Jesus Christ is 74. Cross is 74. Messiah is 74. Gospel is 74. Jansen wears number 74. Jesus on the cross at 33. There was that one game where he gave up the winning RBI on the 33rd pitch. If I remember right, it was to Bregman. Bregman, 33. Bregman gets the winning hit off the 33rd pitch, making number 74, the black man, the loser. And that night I put out a video, and I said, this is another ritual. This is another ritual from the long-nosed false Jews, mocking black people, symbolizing the crucifixion of Christ. And I explained, think about Tupac's last album. Tupac on the cross, Tupac equals 74. On that album, he uses the name Machiavelli 74. What happened the very next game? The very next game, after number 74 got 3 straight outs, he was walking off the mound, and that little bitch, Joe Buck, yells out, with number 74 right on the screen, he yells out, "They're playing Tupac." Why would he say that? I mean, when did the announcers ever tell you what music they're playing in the stadium? That was literally right after I had exposed the whole ritual was 74 and 33 and the mocking of black people. In that video, I explained also how Kanye West had disappeared from the media earlier this year. Everyone was wondering where Kanye West was at. And then he reemerged on March 15th, the Ides of March, the 74th day of the year. And how did he reemerge? His hair was bleached white. Just like when Jesus returns in Revelation, his hair was bleached white on the 74th day of the year after he'd been having this long absence. And I said, see, this is another Jesus ritual. They're bringing Kanye West back out of nowhere, who used to be a celebrity for doing the song Jesus Walks. Or, that's how his music career, he got popular. He had the Through the Wire song, and then he had Jesus Walks. And not only that, but Kanye West equals 33. And then they bring him back on the 74th day of the year with his hair bleached white, just like how Jesus returns in Revelation. Hair of wool that is white. You see? And also, just before that, there was a story about a Kanye West statue of him on the cross showing up in Hollywood. And off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what day it was, but it was a date with 61 numerology. You know what? I do remember what day it was. It was February 22nd, 2017. 2 plus 22 is 24, plus 20 more is 44, plus 17 is 61. And here's why that matters. Jesus also equals 61, so does cross. You see, this is an important number. Christian, 61. In Jewish gematria, God equals 61. So Kanye West has this statue of him on a cross show up on February 22nd, and then he's missing the whole time, and people are saying, where's Kanye West? And then he reemerges on the 74th day of the year, which is the day to remember the killing of Caesar by stabbing. Killing equals 74, stabbing 74. You see? Caesar is also 47, the reflection of 74. So these are real rituals. And as stupid as they are, this is what's going on in the world. And LeBron James being kicked out of the game tonight, it follows this same type of stuff. What happened to Jansen, giving it up on the 33rd pitch. Kanye West with the statue and then coming back. And there's so much more. I mean, this has happened to a lot of people all throughout history. A lot of these stories of teenagers, being wrongfully killed by white cops and people like George Zimmerman. What is it here? Let me think. Trayvon Martin. He was buried on March 3rd, 3-3. You see? And just so many more. And I mean, you see some of the other numbers we talked about. 38, like cross, killing, death, murder. So this is what's going on in the world. And this is what the ejection of LeBron is really about tonight. And if LeBron were a real man, you know, I'm sure LeBron's seen my videos before exposing him and the rest of these false athletes. If these people were anything but cowards, they would stop. You know, LeBron James would never take the basketball court again. But he's not. He's a little bitch. LeBron James can be out there being a little bitch for the false Jews. Because LeBron James, I don't know, I guess he likes money, you know? People selling themselves out for money. LeBron James, rigged sports, mockery. By the way, that's also 119 seconds. Orthodox 119, Star of David 119, All-Seeing Eye 119. Who runs the NBA? You know, bunch of false Jews. Always have. Same people who established the Harlem Globetrotters, same people that control the entire world of entertainment and media, and banking, and government. And we've let them control everything. And they got us all pacified with their bullshit, you know. You can't get the men off the couch to fight back against the tyranny because they want to watch the rigged ball game. They just got to watch another rigged ball game. They can't figure out it's rigged. I don't know how anyone can think the NFL's real after what happened last year in the Super Bowl. Not that it wasn't always obvious before, but I mean, after last year's Super Bowl finish, how stupid could it be? Told the whole world the Patriots were going to win. It was all about 25 months before the 25-point comeback. It's just a joke. Just a joke. And I told you guys last year the Warriors would beat the Cavs because it was all about 25 again, and the West would be getting their 25th championship. 25 years after Kerr played on the Cavs. So, don't forget it. Earlier this year, LeBron James scored 57 days before his upcoming birthday. Remember that? LeBron had 57 points. That's a big number there. NBA Finals, 57. Scottish Rite, 57. If you do the NBA Finals, pull out that S exception again, also 57. The year the Cavs won the championship, 57 regular season wins. And I said that's a sign they're definitely going to win the championship. That's the trademark. So far this year, the Rockets have been getting 57 tributes too. So, you know, I said before the season began, I like Cavs Rockets or Cavs Thunder possibly. And LeBron James just got his 57th career triple-double on Oscar Robertson's birthday. And by the way, Oscar Robertson finished his career with 181 triple-doubles, which is the 42nd prime. The 42nd prime, the number stamped all over Black history. LeBron James equals 42. His birthday is December 30th, 12 plus 30, 42. You know, Jackie, 42, war number 42. Not arbitrarily. The only month that sums to 42 is February, Black History Month. They call them brothers for slang. The most hateful word sums to 42. And notice that 597759 within the word. Negro 59, slave 59, blues 59. You know, last year Muhammad Ali's wife called LeBron the Muhammad Ali of basketball. Muhammad Ali was a puppet on a string his whole life. He didn't change his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. The Long Noses did. And they did it all by the code that they killed him by. That's why I predicted that Muhammad would be killed at 74 in 2014. More than 2 years before it happened. Put out multiple videos on that. And by the way, Ali alone is also 59. You know, he said he was giving up his slave name when he gave up all Cassius Clay and became Ali. And he was Muhammad Ali for 52 years before his death. Prophecy, 52. Muhammad the Prophet. Also, if you look this up, the real Muhammad, supposedly the Quran, it was the 96th chapter that was first revealed to him. Muhammad Ali 96. And I want to show you this. This is cool too. In English Extended Prophets 503, which is the 96th prime. And don't be the Muslim person down in the comments saying, but the Quran's not in English. That's a comment for somebody who's not thinking all the way. Who created English? Who created Arabic? Who created the Quran? You see, it's the whole network of people that stay in power. You know? They're the ones creating religions and national boundaries and languages and all the things that keep people divided. No, we're living on an ongoing agenda. So, I think I covered it all. At least enough. And if you think this is all a coincidence, well, then open up the Talmud and read what a goyim is, because it was written about you. Talmud. Look it up. There's a word in there, it's called goyim. Every time you read that word, say out loud, say, hey, that's me. Hey, that's me. Because that's who you are. That's who you are. A lesser. An idiot. Until next time.